Alright, hey y'all. It's been quite a while, but there has been a lot of changes recently. Alright, first off, we have an '01 Yamaha Blaster. I have all the plastics and everything to go with it in the garage. What's wrong with this is, it was run with the wrong mix of oil, and it blew the top and bottom end because it spun the rod bearing and spun the crank bearings and the case. So that engine's junk. Now I know what you're thinking. I've been looking for something to put that Suzuki street bike engine in. Well, I worked on it today and got it pulled out of the frame. There it is. It's got a cable drive tachometer, so I still have that all hooked up. I took it apart just to see how it worked. That's all good. Got the carburetor, got the clutch cable, got all the wiring that goes there. And then I got the voltage regulator, starter solenoid, and the CDI. The coils on that thing are junk, so I'm going to leave it as is. There's the junk V-twin I had sitting over there. Got my colic outboard I've been thinking about looking at. Not much has changed with the John Deere, other than the starter generator. The solenoid that starts it failed, so I have to replace the solenoid, which, if you guys know how these things are, they are all under, everything has to be taken apart just to get to the solenoid. But, here's the racing lawnmower. I got the True Blue belt for it, because it needed it bad. Put a flag on it. Everything's here. And, last but not least, here is my new tractor. It's a 93 Craftsman rear engine. It was a 30-inch cut. It had a 10-horse Tecumseh on it. It's got a 5-speed Spicer transmission. I traded my friend, my other Craftsman, for it. That Craftsman, I took my 18 off. It's underneath. It's inside this cover here. Of course, I wouldn't give that away. The deck's over there, so I got that deck for pulleys and stuff. So I got that 8 horsepower brakes from my friend. I put it on here. Went on ahead and hooked it all up. It all works. Put a 5-inch on the motor and a 1.5 on the transmission. This thing does wheelies first, second, and third gear, and it does 28 mile/hour top. It's got, like I said, it's got a 5-speed Spicer transaxle in it. It's got electric start, but it's also got the pull start chuck on there, so I just got to get a pull starter for it. This is the gas tank from the Craftsman. The controls, it still has the awesome brake and clutch combination on this pedal here. So this thing speed shifts really nicely, so I'll just basically use the clutch to start out. That's the little four-wheeler's old throttle, so I hooked that up as a gas pedal. Just have the cable running. It's 8 horse, 8 running governor, so that's all good. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. The jet ski, I'm fixing to take it out to the local lake and just see how it does now, because I sealed the jet pump up on it. And this past Sunday, did a bunch of clearing with this mower here, the brush cutter, and about blew it up. Well, it's been running fine with oil and stuff. It's just smoking like crazy now. Runs fine, but yeah, smokes. Yeah, so I got the pipes for the Suzuki over here in the grass. Kind of got that buttoned down a little bit more. Scrapped up some of it. This four-wheeler has brand new tires. Nice tires, brand new. It needs new front wheel bearings, or hub bearings, but that's fine. Got a good carburetor out of this, and got a good pipe and stuff for it. So, yeah, gonna get this motor out, and I don't know if I'm gonna have to cut the frame or not. Like, with this motor, since it's pressure lubed, let me know what y'all think. Like, if I could put it at more of an angle than it is right now. So it's like, you know, I'm gonna have to cut the frame here, down here. That's gonna have to get cut out for sure. But I don't know if about the top bar. I don't think that's going to have to get cut because the transmission will sit all in here. Cylinders will come up right about there. Frame might not, but if any of y'all have experience with this, it'd be nice if you let me know. But yeah, piston's screwed, cylinder's screwed. The block's got a hole in the bottom because it dropped. It overheated the piston and dropped about 1.5 inches of the piston skirt off down in the motor when it was turning like 9 grand. Locked it up solid, jammed it through the bottom of the block, so that's pretty much screwed. Hell, here's a ring for it. But I was thinking about using this case, the transmission part of it, just taking the crank out and just putting a straight shaft in here and blocking this off, so I could actually just use this as a 5-speed transmission. But I don't know, it depends. So let me know what y'all think. Comment, rate, subscribe, guys. See y'all.